When we think about this pandemic and the impact it's had on our children, it's very, very easy to focus on how hard it's been for them. And it has been. It's been enormously hard. They've missed out on huge amounts, whether it's the problems with the exams and the difficulties over the grades, whether it's, moving into new schools or saying goodbye to secondary school and not being able to go through all the rituals of the final prom and the farewells, whether it's school trips or performances that they've been working hard for, or whatever. It's been massive, as well as being in lockdown and not being able to go out and socialise. They have been through an awful lot, and it is heartbreaking, and they are affected by it, absolutely. But there is another way of looking at this, which I think is more helpful for them and for us. And that is that the last few months have been unlike any other that we have been through, certainly in my lifetime. And our children, even if they have struggled, have demonstrated that they can be flexible and adaptable, and that they can be phenomenally resilient. So we can use this time to say to them, I know that this has been hard. I know that this has been enormously difficult, but look at what you've achieved. Look at how you have managed this. Look at everything that you've been through. The lockdown, the being pulled back from school, the homeschooling, the being left alone, the difficulties in communicating with your friends, having to live with us, non-stop for however many weeks. You've been through all of that and you've come out the other side. Look at how resilient and adaptable you are. Because if you can know that and understand that, there is nothing that you can't do going forward. There is nothing that we can't manage together. And you can be confident that you can do hard things, that you can rise to challenges. And this is really important because this pandemic isn't over yet. Now, I'm not talking about whether or not the infection rate is going to rise or there's a new spike or anything like that. But it is absolutely true to say that for the next few weeks or months at least, we are going to be dealing with constant little changes and shifting sands as we all try and fathom what's safe and what's not. So they are going to have to, and we are going to have to, continue to be adaptable and resilient. And it's very tempting for us to think, oh, it's all over. We can get back to normal. But it's not. And they are dealing with the emotional fallout from the fact that this is ongoing. So the message that, you've already proved that you can do these difficult and uncomfortable things and come out the other side, not just surviving, but often thriving, is an important, positive one to be giving them as we move through these next stages and for the rest of their lives. Let's turn this into something really positive for them, whilst importantly acknowledging just how difficult it has been.